One of the most damning mysteries inside Grand Theft Auto 5 Online Edition is the speculative ghost of Trevor Phillips. No, if you haven't beaten the game, there are spoiler warnings in this video in effect for right now. Before we dive into tonight's proceedings, I have to set a like goal for today's video. Hopefully we get it and can smash the like goal. If we could get 3 likes, that would be much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching thus far, and we will be diving into this mystery right away. So one of the most tantalizing mysteries that has hounded the community for so long of Grand Theft Auto 5 was that of the ending of one of the protagonists. Yes, if you beat single player, there are 3 different options: the easy way, and the hard way. Now the hard way is the way that actually saves all 3 protagonists' lives and gives you a complete story, along with a bunch of comeuppance for all the villains of the campaign. The other ways, unfortunately, aren't, and they see the death of Michael DeSanta. He falls to his death. Both are killed inadvertently by Franklin. Actually, it's more so directly. He did murder them in cold blood. But perhaps the most gruesome death by far is that of protagonist Trevor Phillips. By far the standout character of the franchise. You can even find out Stephen Ogg is in other shows like Better Call Saul and The Walking Dead, and even Westworld now. People love Trevor from the game. He brought a whole bunch of charm and charisma to the role that really made him endearing to fans, I thought, in that he was a complete psychopath, but it was an entertaining one. He definitely stood out as one of the characters. Now, unfortunately, you can kill Trevor if you decide to choose so, picking one of the ways. And Trevor's death is by far the most horrifying. He crashes his signature truck into a Ron tanker truck, which immediately covers him in gasoline. He manages to crawl out only for his 2 friends to light the blaze afire of the gas, which immolates Trevor in his entirety, killing him in the most painful death we've seen in Grand Theft Auto 5. Barring, of course, the jet engine sucking of the assistant and Michael in the meat slaughter factory. That is pretty gruesome, I gotta admit. However, that is not the point. Today we're talking about Trevor Phillips Industries and the ghost that has allegedly been haunting numerous players of the Grand Theft Auto 5 community. Yes, if you go to the Grand Theft Auto 5 wiki, there is an article for paranormal sightings in the game. We also know that there have been multiple paranormal encounters in the game. One, the ghost of Jolene Cranley, who is dead, found on the Sanchansky mountain range of Mount Gordo. 2, we know the UFOs exist in the Grand Theft Auto 5 online universe, both abducting Michael DeSanta and causing him to fly over the map itself of Los Santos, which is absolutely insane and sort of verifiable, as Michael DeSanta ends up waking up with no recollection of what happened. But perhaps the most damning theory that we can't seem to prove as a community is that of Trevor Phillips' ghost. The legend, as it is, according to the community, is that if you go around Trevor Phillips' trailer in Sandy Shores at the exact hour of 3 a.m., you'll be greeted by the ghost of Trevor Phillips. Yes, his undead spirit allegedly haunts the game when you arrive there. This has resulted in numerous claims of the game crashing unexpectedly when trying to go near his trailer. People seeing, apparently, the ghost of Trevor Phillips in his entirety, and people seeing the ghost inside this window area before being set ablaze. In today's video, we will be exploring the Sandy Shores trailer park, home of Trevor Phillips, at 3 a.m. at the witching hour to see if this ghost does in fact exist. This is an investigative series on Grand Theft Auto 5, and I hope you're enjoying our findings so far as we dive into this. Now, one of the key components of this game is making sure that you have completed the single-player campaign. This way, the ghost of Trevor Phillips will be at the site. At least, that's what I'm thinking. So I simply elect to go as Michael, and unfortunately, instead of flying over there like I could, I opt, or taking a cab, I instead opt to drive, because I'm not playing on the PC version of the game. I'm playing on a console version, so I can't just fly command. And I hear, according to some rumors on the Grand Theft Auto 5 forums, that the flight command or the instant teleport commands in the PC version might jeopardize this Easter egg from happening. And that's the last thing I want to do as an Easter egg hunter, paranormal expert, and investigator in Grand Theft Auto. That's the worst thing you can do. If you're using that to teleport, suddenly it causes the game to glitch out and some Easter eggs won't be shown. It's the same thing as using cheats in game, where as you can't get full completion by using the cheats, and thusly it deactivates some of the features of the game, including autosave, and some of the Easter eggs don't show up. Now, if they're doing that for cheats, imagine what they're doing for teleport commands, instant travel commands, no clipping commands. I simply present to you the evidence and the facts that historically, Rockstar always punishes those who take the easy way. So we are taking the hard way on this shiatsu bike across Los Santos, and the trip itself is quite enjoyable. I'm honestly surprised, just taking a personal side, that I didn't crash, because we're going head-on traffic against traffic with a bike as fast as possible. One hit, Michael dies, and then we have to go back to square one from the hospital. How bad is that? But this is dedication, because if you're not going to do something right, don't do it at all. So whilst driving to Sandy Shores, I noticed the exit to the freeway is actually blocked off, so I have to go to the second exit, which isn't a big deal. I unfortunately arrive at Sandy Shores just as sun is setting, so I got there too early. However, I was able to take a nice picture of the sunset, which looks absolutely spectacular in Sandy Shores. Probably the best sunrises and sunsets in the game if you're more photographically inclined. However, this is not about that. Numerous instances of in-game dialogue seem to point at Sandy Shores as the paranormal hub of San Andreas. Yes, we know the ghost of Jolene Cranley Evans is actually near Sandy Shores in the Sanchiansky mountain range, Mount Gordo, but it's only a short drive from Sandy Shores proper. Additionally, we've heard of numerous reports of UFO sightings. There's a dedicated UFO sanctuary in Stab City where there's paintings that depict UFOs abducting people. So there's a history of paranormal encounters here. Additionally, one of the campaign missions is Trevor's mom, which seems to indicate, spoiler alert, that she might have been a ghost inside the trailer. However, today we're looking for Trevor Phillips. So I got there too early. So instead of waiting around the trailer, because I believe this to be a trigger event, I just simply drive this golf cart around and look at Michael trying to pick up a prostitute. With the beat, with the horn and the flow, trying to pick a prostitute up for show. He's gonna do it in the golf cart, but there's not enough room, so he had to have a wet fart and then become a groom. I don't know. I suck at rapping. Anyway, to simply pass the time, I elect to both go to the tattoo shop and tattoo Michael up from his face up until his toes. I also get him a sick haircut. There you go. No hair is better than a little bit, right, brother? And then we aggravate some of the locals, driving circles around them just to pass the time. We finally make our way to Trevor's trailer. Now, I'll try jumping the train. Made that work! Anyway, at Trevor Phillips' trailer. When I got there at 3 a.m., I looked in the signature window that a lot of these stories have been pointing out. I found nothing. I'm talking no Ron, no Wade, and most importantly of all, no Trevor. We should be able to see Trevor in the window according to these reports at 3 a.m. However, he simply hasn't spawned for us, which is quite alarming. I take a walk around the property, no sign of Trevor. His ghost simply is not there. So now I'm thinking maybe we should go back and drive around a bit, just because if we got there at the right time, and I think we might have gotten there a little too early, we might have accidentally untriggered this. Go out and drive around the block for a bit, just to get there in the 3 a.m. bracket between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. And what do I find? But out back, behind the trailer, in the backyard between his and Ron's, I find the ghost of Trevor Phillips. Yes, this is totally scary, guys. That's his ghost. That's actually Trevor right there. What's he doing? Oh my God, I can't believe it. That's crazy. Anyway, we found the ghost of Trevor Phillips in Grand Theft Auto 5. I hope you found this enjoyable and informative. Be sure to leave a like. And remember, our like goal was 3 likes on today's video. Be sure to hit that like goal. That like button really helps us out. Additionally, if you're new here, consider subscribing. YouTube.com/McCallahan Industries. All the craziest Grand Theft Auto 5 investigation videos on YouTube right now. And please, join the notification squad. Hit that bell. Select push notifications. And that way we can continue this story, this Easter egg series of Grand Theft Auto 5 together. And you guys can let me know in the comments section below if you think you've ran into the ghost of Trevor Phillips. We'll explore all the theories that ever get mentioned in it. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.